Hey everybody, welcome to the Cobra engine build. I've kind of reached a milestone with the build process of this engine. It's to the point where I think it's ready to dyno test. So I need to find a place where they can test it, and I'll probably wait until the weather gets a little nicer before I put this in the back of my truck and take it there. But yeah, it's a nice milestone to reach. I'll just show you what I've done since the last video. You can see I put the exhaust headers on just temporarily, just to see how they were gonna fit. And one thing I wanted to see was how the spark plug wires were going to fit in relation to the exhaust. And that's one of the reasons why it's taken me a little longer than I wanted, was that I had purchased spark plug wires with 90-degree boots on, and I thought they were going to be too close to the exhaust. So I traded those in for these ones, which they're called multi-angle. They go anywhere from straight to 45 degrees. These are MSD Super Conductor wires. And so they come with the spark plug ends already attached. So I laid those in there, tried to keep it organized, and try to find a good routing for them on the distributor to follow the engine firing order. I had a couple that cross over from one side to the other to make it work. But I think it looks pretty good. So yeah, spark plug wires are on there. And you can see I've got the coil. So that's a Holley Hyperspark canister style coil. I wanted that style because just looks a little more authentic than their standard one. So that's all looking good. You can see I got the Holley Sniper, and I installed that with a 1/4-inch spacer. You can see you got the gaskets on either side and the 1/4-inch spacer. Just think I wanted that for performance. I think it will work a little better with that. We'll see. And then see I've got the PCV valve and the hose that goes to the throttle body. And then on the other side, I've got the breather, which is also going to be the oil fill. That does match the valve covers. Another piece that I needed was the water neck. And this is another one that I got the wrong one at first. You can see what I have here. This is a 75-degree angle. And the one I had purchased had a 45-degree angle, and the hose was gonna interfere here. So traded that in for a 75-degree angle. This also rotates. There's an O-ring in there, so it lets you rotate that to get just the right position, because everything in this is gonna be a tight fit. So got to get the hose routed in a way that doesn't interfere with anything or hit the hood. There's no thermostat in there. Dyno usually don't need a thermostat, so that's not in there yet. The other piece is the air cleaner. So previous video I talked about getting an air cleaner that kind of matched the valve covers. But I was kind of doing some just rough sketching out where everything was going to land and dimension-wise. And I think that the one that I was looking at may not fit. It's got to fit, under the hood, and it's, there's going to be the hood scoop, so there's going to be a cutout in the hood. It's all got to fit just right. I thought the best bet was going to be this one. So I like the look of it. I've seen other Cobras have this style of air cleaner. I think it looks good. One thing that I will try to do is once the engine is fit in place, I'm going to see if I can get a taller filter element. This is 1 3/4 inch tall, but they make a 3-inch one that I would prefer to have if I can get it to fit. This end of the air cleaner actually sits under, you know, the hood like ends right about here, and so this is tucked up under, so it's got to fit under there. It's got to fit in the hood scoop, but so I won't be able to figure that out until a lot farther in the process, but hopefully get a taller filter, cut this down, and maybe get a nicer wing nut there. So that's where we're at. You can see I've taken it off of the engine stand, and I've got it on these legs and sitting on this dolly so I can move it around. I've got some of the harnessing coming off the Holley Sniper, so that'll get installed later once it's in the car. So kind of done. I'm going to come back and do one more video in this series. This series is the Cobra engine build. I'll come back and do another video after the dyno test to kind of let you guys know how that all goes. See how the experience with that goes and just what kind of performance we get out of it. But in the meantime, I'm going to start a new video series for the actual build of the Cobra itself. So I've got the frame in the garage. So I'm going to start doing some work on that, and I'll just do some videos of my progress there, just kind of how I've done with the engine. So look for that. If you're subscribed, you should see that. I'll be putting that up soon too. But anyway, so far so good. Looking forward to the dyno test to see how it performs. Going to be a little bit nervous about it all till that's done. Never built an engine before, so kind of anxious to see how that all goes. But looks wise, I'm real pleased. I think it looks great, so can't wait to fit it in there and build the rest of the car. So anyway, thanks for watching, and talk to you later.